Today's Namaste Yoga continues our 8 limbs of yoga series, and we're on the 4th limb, pranayama. Hello and welcome to episode 227 of Namaste Yoga. I have some competition today for attention. You might hear the peacocks in the background at Beacon Hill Park. And also we have my favorite, the Canadian geese as well, vying for your attention. So we're in Beacon Hill Park here in Victoria, BC today. Another beautiful backdrop, a little quieter setting that we've chosen today for our practice of pranayama. We're going to be practicing Nadi Shodhana today, and that's alternate nostril breathing. So you'll want to make sure your nasal passages are clear before we get started. So either do a neti pot nasal rinse before you get started, and I put lots of notes in the show notes, lots of links to show notes to other blog posts where we talked about how to do that. If you don't know already how to do that, or just to make sure you blow your nose before you get started. Thank you to Squeezed Yoga Clothing for my clothes for today's practice. I chose to wear the Hanuman tank top that was part of the clothing line that was done specifically because I chose it. So Hanuman was the teacher of pranayama, that's why I chose it today. And it's in a beautiful berry color, and I'm wearing black leggings. And then thank you to Dusky Leaf for our props today. You're going to need your yoga mat and a strap and blocks. You might need blocks if you have tight hips especially, and also a yoga blanket. Okay, and also to let you know, this week, this Sunday, so you'll get this class on Friday, so on Sunday on the membership site we're going to be continuing our study of the Bhagavad Gita. So those of you who are interested in yoga philosophy, we are on chapter 4 of the Bhagavad Gita, so all of you who are reading that with us, and those of you who want to join in, you can listen to the chapters we've already talked about, and join us on Sunday at 8 a.m. Pacific. We'd love to have you for that. Can you hear all those geese? Yeah? Oh yeah. Okay, so you can go ahead and rest back to take in the teachings for today. So as we've begun every class in this series, Yoga Sutras chapter 2 verse 27 of Patanjali says, by the practice of the limbs of yoga, the impurities dwindle away, and there dawns the light of wisdom, leading to discriminative discernment. The practice of the 8 limbs of yoga will not bring you anything new. They will simply remove what is unnecessary, and as the impurities dwindle, the wisdom that already resides within you will emerge. The 4th limb of the 8 limbs of yoga is pranayama. And to me, this is one of the most exciting limbs. Prana means life force, and ayama means extension or expansion of prana. Essentially, we are activating our life force and regulating it to go beyond our normal boundaries and limitations to attain a higher state of vibrational energy. So if that's not exciting, then I'm not sure what is. Maybe what's going on behind me. So today's class will be really similar to our Kapalabhati study of episode 212, and I'll link to that in the show notes as well. We will focus on one style of pranayama in a very few postures, and actually we're going to do it a little differently because we're going to do a very few postures and then do the pranayama and reflect on how it feels in our bodies. But same thing, few postures, pranayama, reflection. So in this case, we'll be practicing Nadi Shodhana Pranayama, or alternate nostril breath. And the intention behind pranayama, like any of the 8 limbs of yoga, is to encourage self-knowledge, expand and transform your consciousness, and ultimately culminate in self-realization. Chapter 2, verse 49 of the Yoga Sutra says, once a firm posture is acquired, and we practiced that last week in episode 226 of Namaste Yoga on asana. So you know a firm posture refers to asana, the 3rd limb of the 8 limbs of yoga. The movements of inhalation and exhalation should be controlled, and this is pranayama. Pranayama is the mastery of prana, or universal life force energy, through your breath. We can observe our breath as a way of noticing the flow of prana in our bodies. So take a moment now to observe your breath moving towards your body. And now notice your breath moving away from your body. And then take a few moments now to notice the stillness between your breaths. If your breath feels irregular and disturbed, it could be indicative of imbalances or blockages in the flow of your prana. And when you regulate your breath, prana flows with measure into the appropriate places in your body. Therefore, blockages are removed, energy is increased, and health is improved. So today we will practice Nadi Shodhana. Nadi means channel or flow of energy, and Shodhana means purification. So Nadi Shodhana therefore means purification of the nadis. This breath practice is known to give your whole body nourishment with an extra supply of oxygen. Carbon dioxide is released, and your blood is purified of toxins. Your brain is stimulated to work closer to its optimum capacity. Nadi Shodhana brings about tranquility, clarity of thoughts, and concentration. So it's recommended for those who are engaged in cognitive activity. This breath practice elevates vitality and decreases stress and anxiety by harmonizing the pranas. Nadi Shodhana clears pranic blockages and balances your Ida and Pingala nadis, causing the Sushumna nadi to flow. which leads to deep states of meditation and spiritual awakening. So reflect back on these teachings on the fourth limb of the 8 limbs of yoga, pranayama and Nadi Shodhana, and ask yourself what it is that you're trying to create in your life right now and how your yoga practice could help you manifest that in your life. And begin to form an intention for your practice today. And then stay resting back on your back. And become aware of your spine. Spending the next few breaths becoming aware of your spine. Now notice your breath in relation to your spine. Does it travel along your spine, around your spine, or not in relation to your spine at all? So there's no right or wrong here, no better or best. Just noticing how your breath moves in relation to your spine. Become aware of your physical body. Notice your body to the left of your spine. Take the next few breaths here and observe the left side of your body. Come back to your spine and your breath. What's happening with your spine? Now become aware of the right side of your body to the right of your spine. And over the next few breaths, observe the right side of your body. And then come back to your spine, the center of your body again. And bring that awareness with you as we come to a Nadi Shodhana preparatory practice. We're going to do this one lying on your back. Okay, so for this preparatory practice, you're just going to make a mudra with your left hand, the jhana mudra. So just take your thumb and index finger and place the tips together and just put that back to your left side. And you're going to take your right hand and you'll just cover your right nostril just below the bridge of your nose very gently. And you're going to breathe in and out through your left nostril without making a sound. So this is a very gentle breath. It's called the sweet breath sometimes too. And we're going to breathe in and out through your left nostril, normal rhythm 5 times. Then you'll lower your right hand down and create the Jhana Mudra with your right hand, thumb and index finger together. Bring your left hand up. Close your left nostril very gently, just below the bridge of your nose, breathing in and out through your right nostril. Then lower your left hand down. Jhana Mudra with both hands. Breathe in and out through both nostrils 5 times. And then just observe your breath. Observe your pranic body, observe your energy. Observe the energy of the geese now. We've had effect on the energy of those around us now. They've come down too. Observe your spine. Observe the left side of your body. And observe the right side of your body. And just take a few moments now to observe the effects of that practice on your body. And then we're going to do a side bend here in the reclined position. So you can take your arms overhead and side bend to the left or the right. Doesn't matter which, because we're going to do both. And then come back to the center. And side bend to the other side. And then come back to the center again. And just take a moment again to notice your spine. Your breath. And the right and left side of your body. And then draw your right knee into your chest. And if you have any knee issues, you'll want to hold on behind your knee. You can always bend your left knee as well. Here, it's your choice. For knee to chest pose. Relax your shoulders, space between your teeth. Then release your right leg down. Take a moment here just to pause. Become aware of your breath. The energy flowing through your body, your spine, and the difference between the right and left side of your body. And then draw your left leg in. Remember, any knee issues, hold on behind your leg on your hamstring. And always the option to do this with your right leg bent and your foot flat on the floor. Just pay attention to what feels right in your body today. Check in with your shoulders. Make sure they're heavy on the ground and space between your teeth. Then you can release this side down and take a moment here again to pause. Feel the effects on your pranamaya kosha, the energy body. Feel your spine, the right and left side of your body. And then you can bend your knees, roll to your right side, and come up onto all fours. Okay, from all fours, you're going to take your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. And exhale, round up through your back. And inhale and arch through your back. And just pay attention today to if you notice your spine, any difference in your spine than usual from practicing the Nadi Shodhana preparatory breath practice in cat pose here, you may notice that some of the cricks and crinks have already been removed by practicing that preparatory breath practice. Just notice if you feel any differences. You may not. Just because that breath practice is supposed to clear that central channel, that sushumna. Okay, and then you're going to walk to one side and do cat pose here. Breathe out round, breathe in and arch. And then walk to the other side. And same thing here. Breathe out round. And breathe in arch. And then come back to the center, and we're going to practice Ikpad Rajkopatasana, and that's pigeon pose. So just slide your right knee forward to your right wrist, reach your left leg back and long, and fold forward over your bent right leg for sleeping pigeon. To stretch out your hip on your right side to prepare for seating, Sukhasana, easy pose. An alternative to this could be to have both your legs bent and fold forward here. Or you could always go on your back and do the figure 4 pose as well. Okay. So those are 2 alternatives to sleeping pigeon. So then let's come up and do sleeping pigeon on the other side. Take your left knee forward. Bring your left heel across to your right hip bone. Reach your left leg back and long and fold forward. And then from pigeon, you're going to come up into easy pose, which is Sukhasana, which is just sitting cross-legged. So for this, I would recommend you come sitting on a blanket so that your hips are a little higher than your knees, so your knees can rest comfortably on the ground. You could also sit in a chair for this. Any comfortable seated position for you, whatever is most comfortable for you. And we're going to practice Nadi Shodhana here. Your left hand, your thumb and index finger are going to come together and rest on your knees. And your right hand, you're going to extend your first two fingers and rest them on your third eye. So for this one, we're going to do measured breath when we're breathing in and out. And all that means is that we're going to count our breath. So you're going to close your right nostril with your thumb. You're going to breathe in through your left nostril. Remember, without any sound, so this is the sweet breath. And you're going to breathe in through your left nostril, counting Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, and if it's comfortable, Om 4. So start with Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, and if it feels comfortable, you can do Om 4. So for me, it feels easy to do 4, and it would feel rushed to do 3. So see how it feels in your body. And then you're going to close your left nostril and breathe out through your right nostril, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Then you'll breathe in through your right nostril, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Close your right nostril, breathe out through your left nostril, Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Okay, so let's go. Here we go. Breathe in, Om 1. Close left, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close right, breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close left, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close left. Breathe in left. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Close left. Breathe out right. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Breathe in right. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Close right. Breathe out left. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Continue with your own counting and breath. Keep your sternum lifted. The next time you breathe out through your left nostril, lower your right hand down, bring both hands into the Jhana Mudra. Breathe in and out through both nostrils for 5 breaths. Notice your spine. Notice your pranamaya kosha, your energy body. Notice the left side of your body. Notice the right side of your body. Okay, from here, we'll come into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. So hands under your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And actually from here, sit right back so that you come into like a child's pose with your toes tucked under. And then lift and lengthen out through your legs. And then we will make our way up to standing. Okay, from standing, we'll stand in Tadasana. Lift and spread your toes, lengthen your legs down underneath you. And then inhale, reach your arms straight up. Reach down through your left leg and up and over to your right side. Draw up through your pelvic floor, draw your navel back to your spine. Inhale back to the center. Exhale, reach up and over to your left side, reach down through your right leg. And then inhale back up to center. Exhale, lower your arms down. We're going to come back down to sitting on your mats. Okay. When you sit on your mat, we're going to do cow's face pose, Gomukhasana. So start by taking your right leg over your left leg. And for some people, this might be a little challenging for your hips. So if that's the case, you want both butt cheeks on the ground. And if they aren't, then you can always fill the space by propping a block under the side where there's no, where the buttocks isn't on the ground. Or if it's not that much space, then you can use your blanket. Okay? So always fill the space. And what you're going to do here is just begin with a twist. Just looking at palm trees in the distance here. It just really tickles me that we live on an island with palm trees now. The Hawaii of Canada here, baby. And then twist to the other side. And then come back to the center, and you're going to side bend to one side. And side bend to the other side. Okay, and then come back up center, and this is where you'll probably need your strap. I think I am not mirroring you. I think I told you to put your right leg on top, so I'll continue to not mirror you. Take your right arm, bring it up your back. Bring your left arm up and over, and you can use your strap and if your hands can't meet. And this will really help to open up your chest for cow's face pose here. For our breath practice a little bit more. And release. And then we're going to switch our legs and do that whole thing again on the other side. So your left leg's going to be over top of your right leg. And we'll twist. Sink down through your sit bones, lengthen up through your spine. And then twist to the other side. And come back to center. We'll do side bend. And then side bend to the other side. And then inhale, come back up to center. And you're going to internally rotate your left arm and bring it up your back. Sit up nice and straight. Bring your right arm up and over. And if you need your strap, you can use it. Hook your fingers if not. Lift up for cow's face pose. To open up your intercostal muscles and your breathing area to prepare for our last practice of Nadi Shodhana with breath retention. Then you can release all of that and release your legs and find a comfortable seated position. Again, Sukhasana, or you can sit on a chair, whatever works best for you. And we're going to do alternate breath practice, Nadi Shodhana, with alternate nostril breathing with retention. So the way that works, you're going to take the Jana Mudra with your thumb and index finger together. And you're going to take your mudra for your alternate nostril breathing. First two fingers extended, rest on your nose, on your forehead. And you're going to do the Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4 for breathing in through your left nostril. Then you're going to close both your nostrils. And you're going to hold for Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. You'll open your right nostril, breathe out for Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. You'll breathe in again through your right nostril. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Close both nostrils. Breathe out and hold for Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. Breathe out through your left nostril. Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4. So I'll let you do the counts and I'll just tell you the holds because I can't breathe and count and do everything. So I'll let you do the counting. You'll count Om 1, Om 2, Om 3, Om 4 in your head and we'll just breathe together and I'll tell you everything else. Okay? So here we go. Close your right nostril. Breathe in through your left nostril. Close both nostrils and hold. Open your right nostril. Breathe out. Breathe in right. Close both nostrils and hold. Breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close both and hold. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close both and hold. Breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close both and hold. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close both and hold. Breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close both and hold. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close both and hold. Breathe out left. Last round, breathe in left. Close both and hold. Breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close both and hold. Breathe out left. Take your right hand down, breathe in and out through both nostrils. Feel the effects of your body, the practice on your pranamaya kosha. Feel your spine. Notice the left side of your body. Notice the right side of your body. Notice the effects of your practice on your breathing. And you can finish your practice seated, or you can go ahead and rest back in Shavasana. Go ahead and make yourself as comfortable as possible here. And our shareable quote for episode 227 today is pranayama is the activation and regulation of life force energy beyond one's normal boundaries and limitations to attain a higher state of vibrational energy. And that's by Swami Satyananda Saraswati. Pranayama is the activation and regulation of life force energy beyond one's normal boundaries and limitations to attain a higher state of vibrational energy. So just notice your vibrational energy here as you rest back in Shavasana. You can rest back for as long as you wish here, 5 to 10 minutes. And when you're ready, rub your hands and feet together. And then roll to your right side. And slowly make your way up to seated. So thank you for joining me for episode 227 of Namaste Yoga. Let me know how this class affected your vibrational energy and your pranayama kosha, your energy body. Leave it in the comments below. I'll see you on the membership site, or I'll see you next week for episode 228 on the fifth limb of yoga. Namaste.
Melissa would love to hear your questions and thoughts. Please leave your comments below the video. Thank you for your reviews on iTunes and YouTube. Your reviews help us to share yoga and a yoga lifestyle with others around the world. If you have a question for Melissa, you can leave a voice message at melissawest.com, and Melissa may answer it in an upcoming blog.